My story going to South Africa. They go Brazil. Bro, I've never been treated so badly by an airline in my life. When we go to South Africa to connect, you know, when we go to South Africa to connect, to go to Rio de Janeiro, I had a show in Rio. It was my first time going. Listen, bro, I can't begin to tell you guys, man. Nothing these people no take my eyes see, nothing they no tell us, just mean to us for no reason. I mean, we're the only Nigerians on that connecting flight, you know. We're the only Nigerians, me and my band, you know. So me, I don't really know about all these South Africans and Nigerians issue they go on, you know. Me, I don't really pay attention to that kind of thing. So, you know me, in my usual Pan-Africanist revolutionary manner, they tell the Oga of the airline, you know, I was saying, come on, man, are we not all Africans? Like, we went through all this together. I remember, me too, when I did school that time, we did donate money for apartheid, for South African struggle. I say, my country, they support you now during apartheid. As I say that, during apartheid, the guy lost his mind. Don't tell us about apartheid. Apartheid is in the past. This is New South Africa. New South Africa. New South Africa. This is the New South Africa. I was wondering why telling the guy about African solidarity pissed him off so much. You know? Man, me I too like Africa, sha. Anyway, we do all this wahala, everything. They say because of yellow card. So members of my band did not have that yellow card thing. But my point to the airline was that we came from Lagos on this airline, right? You know, if we needed the yellow card, why didn't the airline just say, oh, without yellow card, you can't board? You let us board. We now get halfway in the journey. You now say, oh, you cannot finish your journey without yellow card. It just felt so like. So anyway, when we got to Brazil, this man took his time to send the email to the Brazil people that that they should not let us start our journey coming back without the yellow card. So we didn't know. This thing cost me so much money, so I had to do the yellow card for my band members in Brazil, because it was either that or I bought a new ticket for everybody to come to change the ticket of the flight, and that was even more expensive. Now me and my band members get the most expensive yellow card for Africa. Nobody can tell me anything. That yellow card, what did you do for Nigeria at that time? It was 50 naira, 100 naira. I did each one for my band members $250 or something. I didn't have, like 6 of them did not have. I did the yellow card for them. We took the flight. I was now coming back to Nigeria. Inside the return flight from SA to Lagos, I did sleep. Somebody inside one of the South African Airways attendants stole my phone. I'm telling you. So now as we land Lagos, I won't stand up. Oh, my phone, my phone, my phone, my phone. After that, BlackBerry bold. Thank God saying that their general manager sit down next to me. I mean, the woman they talk, and she saw me with the phone. Say, I want my phone. And so as we land, the phone was still on. They don't know because you know they say I switch up off. It inside pouch. They don't go tiff and they go chuka inside. All those their cabin where they serve food from. The person put her inside there. The only Oyibo flight attendant among them, now I know they in on their scam, so they thief passengers' phone. The airline, these South African airline workers, after they've insulted my life or made me spend money, see what they can't do. I'm telling you this story for a reason of how to react, the true Pan-Africanist way to react when Africans are acting out of self-hate, out of poverty, out of misunderstanding. This story is important. That's why I'm telling you people this thing. And I never heard this story before for my life till today. Exactly. I could have, anyway, look at finish the story. The Oyibo guy, so me I can't call the phone. So yeah now. So me I no jump the story. So I call the phone. So as I call the phone just begin ring. Inside all those their compartment. Hey! And their oga dey there. All the black flight attendants just they do like say they don't know where the sound they come from. Then they look left and right. The Oyibo guy just waka come like this, just chicken inside that their cupboard, just open up, just bring out the phone, just give me my phone straight. Their GM, the woman, she thought I was going to go and tell the press. She talked to me. I don't answer her. I didn't see anything. I didn't even. She won't give me a number. I know I see my manager take the number. Oloye that time. Oloye took the number. I don't talk anything. Because I was even because I was already telling her what my eye went through with the airline. Which is them say when we get to Lagos, she will sort it out. I shouldn't be like that. We see they talk that one. She can't see what happen. She talk the thing about hey, this guy will finish us today. But me, being a Pan-Africanist, what will I gain from some stupid guy, some stupid people that don't know what they are doing, to now destroy an airline like SA? That was one of the few airlines working in Africa. Was one of the few ways Africa will I gain. Yes, I can say, oh yeah, give me money, or yes, all those things will be. But what will I gain? What is behind that? What am I strengthening? Which are the? I just died the issue. I see my phone. Ancestors will handle what ancestors need to handle. That kind of matter, I leave them for ancestors. There's no need for me to go and say, yes, I must take my pound of flesh for my Africa. Because I know my enemies. If, as bad as they treated me. But after that, I'm saying this story because after that, me I don't realize the way South Africans hate other Africans, they hate themselves. The way we, it's all the same tribalism. It's all the same thing where they don't program for all of us head. Now this story of these boats, South Africa boats and boats, no South Africa, I'm impressed. Me I no lie. I'm impressed by the spontaneity of the organization. I'm not impressed by the act. Say young African people, they destroy them, they fight themselves over whatever, whether they fight themselves. You know, South Africans, they are under a delusion. There are two main reasons to hate African people are false. First, say African people, they can't take their job. It's stupid. Say African people are coming to take the opportunities that are for South Africans. It's stupid because nobody can take a job. Immigrants come to your country, now somebody they give job. Nobody in this world can take a job. If I can take a job, why am I sitting down here? I'll walk into a bank and declare myself the new general manager. I take this managerial position, Makayoboye. I go enter any office and I enter oil company. I take this finance director position. Iskabada Sadaba Yokoboye. Who first called, right? Take out that. So it's a dumb premise. It's a dumb premise, you know. It's a dumb premise that South Africans, and just the way racist Americans do, they talk, say immigrants are taking our jobs. These immigrants are taking our jobs. It is the elite of your society, the Europeans that control your economics, that decide to pay lower wages. It is the people in control of your economy that are giving away the jobs to others. You know, so your fight is with the wrong people. Just the way it was for South Africans under apartheid, if you escape, you were all over the continent too, looking for jobs, working, and people were giving you these jobs. People are giving you these opportunities. That's just how it is. Nobody can take a job anyway. So if you're angry that other people are working in your country, it is not the people that are working you should be fighting. You know? It is not the people you should be fighting. Go and fight the people that are giving the job, because nobody can take job. It's somebody that is giving the job. Good. Second is that, oh, Nigerians are criminals. First of all, I've said this thing before. Everybody is a criminal. Everybody. There's no Nigeria, there's no nationality to crime. You know, every nation has its criminals. In fact, African criminals are the least sophisticated and least successful of the criminals of this world. You know, the highest criminals in Africa are the legitimate ones, the politicians, you know. Yeah, but since you cannot criminalize them criminalize them legally, because okay, the criminal gang, all those, okay, well, okay, fine. Those syndicates, exactly. They are not that successful compared to their international counterparts. You know, I mean, compared to Russian mob, Armenian mob, Chinese triad, Japanese yakuza, Italian mafia, even the Crips and Bloods of America, the black ones, they are the least in America. They are not as sophisticated as the other crime syndicates that exist in the country, you know. So that being said, there is no crime that African immigrants want to commit in South Africa today that can be as bad as the crime of apartheid. Dear South Africans, I repeat, there is no crime or criminality that other Africans want to commit in your country today that can be as bad as the crime of apartheid. If you can find it in your heart as South Africans to say you have forgiven the crime of apartheid, that you have forgiven all that apartheid, you in your heart, you as African people in your heart, you find forgiveness for those that have caused apartheid and stolen your wealth and still control it today. If you can find forgiveness for them, why are you holding on to hatred of your fellow Africans? Why can't you forgive us? If you want to say it's because apartheid, they stop apartheid, that's why he's forgiving. But the benefits of apartheid is still in the hands of those that committed it. So apartheid is still going on economically. Even if it is not going on politically, South Africa is under economic apartheid. And you find it in your heart to move with it. You find you find a way. You find a way. Why can't you find a way with your brothers and sisters? Why can't you find a way with your brothers and sisters? You know, South Africa, you call yourself the Europe of Africa. I feel so disgusted by that. You know, even recently, you chased a woman out of the most beautiful South African contest, you know, only for people to end up with a deaf Oyibo woman as the most beautiful woman in your country. I mean, I'm not hating or anything. I'm not saying, I'm all for diversity and inclusion. You know, I'm all for diversity and inclusion. But if your diversity and inclusion will harm an already oppressed group, then that is not diversity and inclusion. It is something else. You must call it what it is. Diversity and inclusion cannot hurt an already oppressed group. Whatever you people did in South Africa, find the name for it. Because it is not diversity and inclusion or whatever you people are saying. Because I'm all for that. I support that. Yes, those that are, because that is equity. Not equality. Me, I never fight for equality, but equity. If somebody is crippled and is on a wheelchair, there should be a ramp for the person to climb. Don't put only a step and tell the person on the wheelchair, carry your wheelchair and climb the step now. No. Put equity. Give them ramp. I support that. All day long. all day, every day, till the day that I die. You know. So what you people did in South Africa, and also during your elections, you know, Julius Malema lost the election because he refused to criticize other Africans. And he said it in the campaign that if it will cost him the presidency, then so be it. He doesn't want to be the president of a xenophobic South Africa. So I saw this incident. Me, I'm disgusted by it.